but it will not trigger that hunger response within you. In fact, it suppresses the hunger response. Hi friends, Stacy here, and I am back with another video. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to get through 24 hours of a fast. Okay, so how to get through your day one. And the reason why you would need to know this information is if you were doing any number of different fasting routines. It goes across a wide variety of things. You could do intermittent fasting, alternate day fasting, OMAD, 1 meal a day, maybe a 2-hour eating window, 4-hour or 6-hour eating window. Whatever the case may be, you still have to use some of these tools to get through that first hump of like wanting to eat and, you know, not being used to this kind of lifestyle. So I'm giving you my tips, hopefully they'll work for you, of what I do to get through day one of fasting. So long as you can get through day one, you can get through as many as you need to. Okay, all right, so before you get ready to start a fast, you'll want to prepare beforehand. And there's two different camps to this. Some people like to feast before a fast, and some people like to kind of wean themselves down from eating more heavy foods to eating more lighter, nutritious foods and things of that nature. Either way, you're gonna wanna give yourself a good starting point and get your nutrients in. Right now, I'm trying out the TEAMI greens, the superfood blend. This has got matcha, spirulina, wheatgrass, spinach, broccoli, celery, kelp, kale, like all kinds of greens are in here. And I'm testing it out and I'm enjoying it so far. I have it in the super cute lavender tumbler. Super cute. It's double walled. And there's like a little container at the bottom where you can keep your supplements, okay? This is so cute. So I'm enjoying that. So what you really want to do is get all your nutrients in before you start a fast. And I'll leave links and discount codes and everything for the superfood blends in the description down below. When you're really getting ready to start a fast, what you must do, okay, this is so important, okay, you won't be able to survive this if you don't do this step. All right, are y'all with me? You need to know your why. You need to have the vision for why do you even want to embark on this health journey, and why do you want to do it in this way. You need to be very clear, write the vision, make it plain, keep it before your eyes, okay? If it's because, you know, and don't even feel guilty about if it's a shallow reason or if it's not, you know, a reason that you think is worthy of other people's opinions. Like, forget all about all of that. It's about you. It's what's gonna make you want to stick to your plan. Like when it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and you see a McDonald's commercial and you're like, why am I even doing this? Let me just get in the car and go, or order on Postmates or whatever. That's when you need to remember your why. That's why you need to have it in front of you. You need to write it out. You need to have pictures up. You need to have post-it notes on your mirrors. Write notes to yourself on your mirror. This is what I do to keep me on track, okay? The next thing you'll want to do is you're going to want to track your progress visually as well. People like to use apps to track their weight and their progress, or write it in their journal. I say that's really great, you know, to keep a historical record for yourself, but what I do to really keep me on track is I write it on my full-length mirror right behind me. I'll write it in a dry erase marker, like the date, what I weigh, what my goals are. I'll write notes to myself, like keeping it in front of you, like literally keeping it in front of you. That's what's going to keep you motivated, because you can literally see, oh look, do I want to give up now? Look at how far I've come, okay? And another thing, you're going to want to understand what it means to be successful in this first 24 hours, okay? What it signifies to you, what it signifies to your subconscious is that you're disciplined, that you are strong, that you are in control of your body, your future, your destiny, how you look, you're in control. Fasting for a set period of time is difficult for people. So you being able to discipline yourself and be successful is really telling your subconscious how strong you are and how capable you are. And that's going to help you with all your other goals. You're going to see as we go through some of these tips how the main focus isn't really about your weight loss or the fasting per se, but what it brings about. The whole point is what it brings about in you, what it births in your spirit, basically. This is a spiritual practice, guys. This is truly a spiritual practice. So you want to know why you're doing it. You want to keep your goals and your progress before your eyes. And you'll want to really be aware of what this means for you to be successful and what you're telling yourself when you are successful. Okay? Now that we have the mindset stuff down, which is everything, it's the whole thing, let me give you some practical steps that you can use as well. So for me, what helps me first of all is making sure you're drinking your electrolytes, your snake juice, okay? If you don't know about snake juice, make sure you check out Cole Robinson, the snake diet. That's where I got that recipe from. Make sure that you have your electrolyte mix. I told you guys in my last video, that's the pink Himalayan sea salt and the no salt, which is potassium chloride. So you'll want to be sipping your electrolytes, you know, to keep yourself balanced throughout the day. That will really help you with your hunger and your irritability and like your symptoms, headaches and all of that. As long as you're keeping your electrolytes in balance. I'm not saying it's going to be completely easy, but it'll make it significantly easier. Okay, so make sure you're getting your electrolytes in. What helps me is keeping variety throughout the day, because that's the lure of having so many meals and snacks and desserts all throughout the day. You're having multiple meals, so many snacks and so many desserts. Why? It's variety, it's interesting. So you can do that with your water. I love tea, okay? I literally love tea. I have all kinds, okay? These are just the ones that are in my room right now. I have a bunch downstairs in the kitchen. I love to make tea. Ooh, I'm knocking all my props all over the place. I love to make tea. I love to have lemon water. I also take apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is very hard to stomach, so I got an idea. Oh my gosh, if I can recall the YouTuber where I saw this, I will link her down below. But she advised of having the apple cider vinegar with some sparkling water, okay? And I like the LaCroix. This is the hibiscus. So good. Mixing it together, and that will give you kind of like a kombucha-like drink. So good, okay? And you're getting your ACV in. And I also like to have, you know, just plain sparkling water, different flavors, just to mix it up, okay? Don't use this throughout the whole day. This is not your water, okay? Drink your water and your electrolytes. This is just a treat in the afternoon when it gets hard. Like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you know, 7 o'clock before bed when you're watching something. This will help you to, you know, tide you over. But do not chug sparkling water all day, okay? You're missing the whole point. So yes, having the sparkling water, having the teas, having the lemon water, the ACV, all these different things throughout the day when I'm struggling helps a lot, okay? The other thing, make sure you go on walks. Walking is an appetite suppressant. It will burn calories, but it will not trigger that hunger response within you. In fact, it suppresses the hunger response. Unlike any kind of cardio or weightlifting or more strenuous physical activity, will actually make you ravenous and make you so hungry. So you don't want to do that, okay? When you're hungry, just get up, go outside for a walk. Okay, so the other thing you want to do is keep your hands busy, okay? Paint your nails if you're into that. I was gonna say if you're a girl, but you don't have to be a girl to paint your nails. Paint your nails, or like, look, I have some yarn here. I actually knit a sweater. You know, so you can, you know, take up a hobby, play piano, do something with your hands and to distract yourself, okay? And that's really good for those moments when it's tough. Also, I make sure that I journal. I make sure I do this first thing in the morning, and then when on tough days, I'll do this multiple times. This really helps me because, again, I'm focusing on my goals and not on food. If you have certain goals that you want to achieve or anything like that, this is the time. Like cooking, meal prep, washing the dishes, grocery shopping, all of that takes up so much time. It's shocking. It's wild how much time all of that takes. You're gonna have so much more time. Use that to, you know, build your website, apply for new jobs, clean your room, organize, you know, and do something to enrich yourself, to go after what you really want, because what you really want is not another cookie, okay? You don't really want a burrito. You might think you really want that, but that's not what you really want, okay? I want you to focus on what is your heart's desire. What is deep within you that you really want to experience, accomplish, achieve, and receive. This is the time to, you know, crystallize that vision and work towards it. Make it happen. Make those steps. Make those inquiries. Talk to the right people, okay? You have the time and you have the clarity of mind to do so, okay? And my favorite thing to do when I'm fasting, whenever I can, if I'm not working or in class, is sleep, okay? This makes it go by so much faster. Sleep is amazing. Sleep is almost as good as eating. So get you some rest. Allow your body to heal, rebuild, and break down extra fat. Sleep. Just sleep. If you're hungry, go to sleep. Whose mama used to tell them that when they had already had dinner and you were asking for a snack? Go to bed. Just sleep, okay? It still applies. And then my last tip, but certainly most definitely not least, is prayer, okay? Pray for strength. Meditate on positive things, okay? You know, read books or anything like that, but pray for strength. Prayer is so powerful, guys. If you are struggling with anything, this is what you can apply to your whole life. Just focus on praying for strength, praying for wisdom, praying for what you know, praying for other things, so that your mind is not just focused on, oh, I'm hungry, I wish I could eat, but focus on seeking strength from God, okay? Focus on seeking wisdom from God in this time. All right, so I hope that these tips helped you guys. If you have any other tips to share, please put them in the comments down below. Or if any of these were new to you and stuck out, you know, let me know which ones you really liked. You guys know that I'm always in the comments with you guys, so let's chat and hang out. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.